Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Taz from Take It Outside. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, smash the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Before we get going, don't forget about my giveaway for the Icon tool piece set. The goal is 300 subscribers. Drawing will be made via YouTube Live. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Another item in today. Well, technically yesterday, but I was on shift. Smokestack's getting a facelift. So we want to get these lights installed. I won't be doing a before in nighttime. Everybody knows what stock headlights look like at nighttime. But I will be doing an after at nighttime with these. These are a little bit more involved than your regular plug and play, like Hogworks or Custom Dynamics. A little bit brighter than both of those, but they're not as in depth as the Baja Designs or the A10, whatever those are called. It's really not that hard, so we're going to get into it. I'm going to kind of speed through this install because the majority of it y'all already know how to do. Taking off your front fairing, removing your headlight, and then reinstalling. The only thing different is you just got to run the wire through the frame, button up your wiring, hook it into your battery, and you're good to go. So without further ado, we'll get going. Alright, so as you've seen, we're out here with the bike. I went ahead and pulled the seat off, so we're gonna have to get to the battery. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this install with this kit that I'm giving away. This is my personal kit. I bought a second one, and I've added a couple things and like swapped out one. So the normal kit comes with an Icon bit driver, but I went ahead and got this Swiss Tools bit driver because realistically, like, I'm more likely to use this as a screwdriver than a nut driver, and that's just the way that I am as a man. I've also got this little extra piece right here. This right here. So in case I did want to use that as a nut driver, I can. Or what I can do, I guess, yeah, that's basically it. You use that as an extension. And then also, cool thing about having this, you can use this extension that comes in there, like so. But yeah, a lot of good stuff in here. This kit has pretty much everything that I need to work on the bike. So I'm going to go ahead and prove it and use this little 52-piece set to do this install compared to just my normal hand tools. So that should be fun. So first things first, before I mess this up again, what we're going to do is we're going to take off the left side cover. right here. And we're going to remove the main fuse. Big 50 amp fuse bike is off. I've taken off the battery tender. We're just going to pull that, set it to the side. First things first, we're going to go ahead, remove the fairing. Again, this part we're just going to speed through. All right, so now this little like breather type thing, be careful. Just gonna pop that off. And this white connector here, pop this off, boom, like so. Got 2 bolts right here. Again, using my little icon. You may have a cover right here. I just took mine off. But you're going to have a bolt on this side and also the other side. While you're on this side, you take off this disconnect here. So you're going to pull up on the silver, pull down on the black. You'll probably have a little bit of gas come out. See, a little bit of gas, nothing crazy. You'll be fine. Once you get that other bolt off, just be careful, lift straight up. Boom, got your gas tank. Put it somewhere safe. Oh. Take off these 2 bolts right here. Connect it to the plastic. This, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a little tab in the back. If you push like down and back, it'll pop off that little tab. This is the tab I'm talking about. That metal piece, this hooks up underneath there, so down, back. You can pop this off without having to disconnect all your wires. Now, we're just gonna leave this here. All right, now that we got that little ECU pack or whatever you wanna call it off of the battery, we're just gonna leave that like that. Now we're gonna start fishing through our wire. So, there are a few different brands that sell these, and they're all a different price. I got these for like $3.20 on Amazon. Other brands like Loyo, L-O-Y-O, they're like $400. This is what you get right here. Little warranty card right there. I don't know how legit that is. Let's see. Oh wow, this is like all metal. I was expecting this to be like plastic. So there are our headlights. The orange right there is a DRL light. As you can see, you've got the two pigtails on the back. The only, I don't know, quote unquote bad thing about this light is that they're not adjustable. So you get some hardware here. I'm assuming this is for the actual light itself, like mounting it. Okay, you do get hardware for mounting these, and they also retain the top plug for your antenna. They also give you washers, but just so you can see your OEM Allen screw, like, yeah, sure, you could probably make that fit, but I wouldn't trust it. I would just go along with the hardware that they provide. So here's the wiring harness that they give you. It's got a nice braided sheath on it already. So these are what connect directly into the new battery. This connects into the OEM harness, and then this is what you got to wire back to the battery. It does come with a fuse. That's pretty slick. 30 amp fuse. Go ahead and pull that so it doesn't get damaged. Then you've got your positive and negative terminal. Alright, so I don't have a wire fisher or whatever you want to call it. So what I'm doing to secure these is just tying them down. Making sure that they're good. Take a zip tie. Alright, so quick little tape job makes it slim. We're going to get it through the frame here. Alright, so we got bars and risers, as you may know. And I've got a bunch of excess wire pulled up through here. But this square hole is where you're going to go. I'm just going to feed this through here. Just take your time. You will 110% need patience for this. Alright, so this is the wiring harness for my gauge relocation. As you can see, maybe not. Just came in right behind there. Just had to scoot this over a little bit so I can get this pulled through. And we're going to pull through and go underneath the triple tree. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take off this Tessa tape. What the fuck? Alright, so there's a couple of different ways that you can have this wired up. The first way, which is the way that I'm going to do, there's these pre-existing clips right here, right here, right here. And I'm just going to try my best to feed these up underneath there. If not, I can just zip tie, or you can cut the tape on each one of these, exposing the main wiring harness, and just kind of tuck them into there, and then have them coming out the bottom side right here. If I can't get this tucked up tight, nice and neat, and just zip tying down the frame, then I'm going to have to do that. But I really don't want to mess with any kind of like main wiring harness. All right, so I got it under this plug right here, or clip, I mean, right here and right here. I'm letting this loose so I can go back through and zip tie, like I'll zip tie right here, and I'll probably zip tie somewhere up here. But before I get everything too tightened up, we're going to go ahead and get this hooked up onto the battery and do a test. Go ahead, pop this fuse in. All right, so all you got to do from there is I'm going to plug those in, the new lights in real quick, let them hang, pop in the main fuse, and then do a check before I button everything up. All right, so this is the new plug, OEM. Plugged on. Then come over here with the new ones. Plug these in. Alright guys, so as you can see, got our wires nice tucked in, out of the way, zip tied up, around and through, and we got our lights hooked up. All we got to do now is put the tank and the fairing back on. I do appreciate y'all sticking around with me. I do greatly apologize if this riding audio is a bit too loud. Still working on the whole sound and stuff like that, you know, inside the helmet. Basically, the way I got this rigged up now is I have a DJI Mic Mini, and I've got the magnet for it taped to the inside of my helmet, and then I just stick that on top of there. So I'm still trying to learn like positioning and where to put it and so on and so forth. There's old Copperooski coming up on me. Hopefully it doesn't say anything about my hands being off. Nope, he couldn't care. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think of this riding angle, and if this is the angle that you prefer, I will continue to do it. If it is not, I will go ahead and I will throw my camera back onto my helmet so you get a better POV angle. Alright, y'all, so that's going to be the end of the video. I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget about the giveaway, and as you can see, you can definitely disassemble your bike and fix things with just this simple 52-piece set. All free to you. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. This is Taz from Take It Outside. I'll see you on the next one.